right, darling, have a great time. Give me a kiss before you go. Don't you just hate it when your son goes out looking better than you do? Today we'll be talking to the mums whose little boys grew up to be drag queens. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the show. What would you like your son to be when he grows up? But how would you feel if one day he sat you down and told you his job involved dressing up in sequins and a wig? Would you be shocked? My first guests weren't. They say they're constantly thrilled and flabbergasted by their drag queen son.
Well, I feel that he's a great artist. I enjoy watching him, and I enjoy audiences watching him watch him. I think he's great. I don't have any problem with it at all.
I see this fantastic talent it is to me. I know I'm prejudiced, you know.
I cannot wait to see Dave, can you? Come on in now, Dave Lynn! The figure and the legs and everything.
Yeah.
You're very lucky with your mum and dad, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Lily and Ron?
Yeah.
They should be available for rental. They're so sweet.
They are actually, if anyone wants them.
Tell us about this very first show that you dragged your mum and dad to, because it wasn't the London Palladium, let's face it.
It was the Black Cap in Camden Town. It was.
It was at a gay club in Camden Town.
It was a gay pub, one of the most famous. And
you don't normally hang out at places like that?
Not normally, no.
Not that I knew of. And I was doing this talent contest and I was lip-syncing to Liza Minnelli, who was my idol, and I'd borrowed this little miniskirt and halter neck off Mum, and I'd insisted that they came, and it was most bizarre because when they arrived I was going, and I was in full droge, I was going like this, and my father kept going to my mother. And I think he thought I was a prostitute trying to pick him up. But they were great, they had a great time, and the gay people who went to the Black Cat made a great fuss of them. She was showing baby pictures of me before I finished.
And it's gone from strength to strength. Where you go, they go.
Well, yeah, I asked them to come and see something special, or they're always there for me, and when I've had bad times where I felt bad about it and my confidence is waning, I go and see them, and it's lovely.
Imagine discovering that your son has modelled his trashy and flirtatious drag act on you. Flora says she was shocked at first. Now she has to admit she's a bit jealous of Sandra's fabulous figure. Let's welcome Flora and Sandra.
Yes, because sometimes when he's on stage, he do get a bit trashy and a bit tarty, and he says...
What sort of tarty, trashy things does
he do? And I feel it's a put down to women, and if I'm watching his show, I get offended, you know, and I'll say to him...
Here, though, it's not just offensive because it's a put down to women. I mean, the whole act is really modelled on you, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Look.
I should take it as a compliment, I suppose.
But I'm a lot slimmer. I hasten to...
Oh, that's bitchy. That is bitchy. Have you got to a stage now where you can just look at Sandra performing and think, fab?
Yes, yes.
Well,
yes.
that's good.
If you had asked me this question 5 years ago, I was still at that time very much against it, but I kept it to myself. Mind you, I had my little digs at him all the time, you know, why don't you go and get yourself a proper job? You know, find yourself some nice girl and settle down with and stuff.
Any chance of that, Sandra?
No.
It's time for a break now, but I'll be back with the mum who's never seen her drag queen son dressed up, but we're going to fix that. Don't go away. Hello again. How would you feel if your son made his living as a drag queen? Mavis says she was really embarrassed when she discovered Paul worked as a female impersonator called La Belle. Let's welcome Mavis.
A drag queen will be a drag queen if they want to be a drag queen, no matter what happens. And the weird thing is, if you wanted to be a builder, you wouldn't worry what your mum or dad thought. You know, it's not. You wouldn't say I can't be a builder because my dad doesn't like it. You know, and it's the same. We were just saying today before. We were saying, imagine if all our mums and dads walked in here and said, "Right, you're not going on, Vanessa." What would we say? We'd say, "See you later. We're going on." And that's it. I mean, I'd say that for you as well. You know, he's carried on doing it even though he didn't get the approval. We're hardy girls, you know.